Hey guys, we're back to discuss more of the core modes for Street Fighter 6. Today we're going to talk about World Tour, which is like the big main mode. It's the evolution of World Tour from the Street Fighter Alpha series, and it's going to be our big single player experience where we're going to grind every single day. And it's something that we've been wanting for, in a Street Fighter as a really good casual experience where we don't have to play ranked all the time, and get frustrated. The first thing I want to say is the world itself, Mir, is amazing. There are so many Easter egg references. You look every pixel, you look on every picture. So many people are pointing out, and you can only do this when you're just really passionate about the Street Fighter series in general. And
Yeah.
Metro City just looks amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, Metro City looks great. I mean, there's going to be a lot of different districts. If you've already seen Chinatown, for example, there's the Marine District. And in there, we see a reference to Street Fighter 3 Second Impact stage. I'm told it's the Ken stage with the boat and
Yeah,
the
I
crab
missed
sign.
that. I was talking to my chat. I'm like, man, this is a reference to something, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. So yeah, I'm glad
Yeah,
someone pointed that out.
yeah, we see the Hager Stadium as well. There's another reference to another Street Fighter 3 stage. It's the bonus stage where you have to parry Sean's basketballs. So that's another
Oh,
reference.
really? I missed that too. Damn, I'm missing all these references.
But yeah, no, there's plenty everywhere. And like I said, the environments are very different from each other because, the various districts of the city. So it kind of like feels like, real place almost, right?
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
though
it
it's a
really
video game
does.
city.
So Capcom has had some experience with like these kind of hub worlds before. With like Monster Hunter, right? So
Yeah.
they're really trying to put some of that Monster Hunter formula inside of Street Fighter. You can see that with like the leveling system and the damage points and stuff that we'll get into. But this seems to be what they're trying to make for their future, Street Fighter. Like right now, it's single player only, and you're fighting a bunch of NPCs and you're building your story and you're building your world. But
Hmm.
I feel like this is the stepping stones for Street Fighter 7, where they're gonna want the big open, like MMO world of you can interact with other people and everyone's leveling their characters together, something really crazy scale. They're just not ready for that level yet, but I could see that in the future.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, assuming that the game as it stands now, Street Fighter 6 doesn't have any kind of co-op mode, it's something that it could add later down the line,
Oh,
right?
that'd be amazing.
Going
Yeah.
through World Tour with a buddy and leveling up together and doing extra challenges with another one it'd be adding that extra level of you know crazy to the matches as well, because obviously there'd be two or more characters on screen.
Yeah. Yeah, like we've seen previews of the dynamic battle, so that's cool. There's so many like interesting modes that are just in World Tour that we've seen. Like the
Yeah,
dynamic mode and like this final fight kind of stage. That pixel thing where you like destroy the truck, that might be in there as well.
yeah,
And
the
you're hitting
scrap.
like Roombas and drones and
Yeah.
it's nuts, dude. It looks really fun. So the whole story it kind of starts off you're joining like some kind of security company called like Buckler Security or something like
Hmm.
that. And
Yeah.
Luke is the one who introduces you, the fish out of water story. He's going to be your coach. And we saw a preview of that during the TGS footage where you start off in the gym and you have all the training courses around you, which are going to teach you the absolute basics of the game. If someone who's getting into fighting games, you combine World Tour plus modern controls, you'll get the real like accessible experience, if you will,
Yeah.
to get you into the game. And I think that's an amazing idea, especially since you're only playing against NPCs, right? There's no pressure, or
Mhm.
it's no stress, right?
Right. And immediately the story is set up with the fact that you have your own personal rival, Gary Oak. I mean, Bosch. Hopefully we get to name him. That'd be hilarious. But there's kind of already the rivalry set up. So again, he's probably going to be the one that you kind of go back to have like your boss battle.
Yeah,
Every once in a while, you'll have to deal with Bosch and have a fight, I'm sure. And it's gonna be the milestone when you complete an area of the map, for example, and
yeah,
do certain quests and such. So that's nice that they already kind of like shown us what we can expect from the story mode.
right. But the story is really personal, and then in the fact that it's your story, you know, like your character creation. It's not like the Street Fighter story. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if Bosch is gonna counterpick you. By the way, I've seen people bring that up. Like you'll counterpick whatever fighting style you use.
just then it would really be like Pokemon.
Yeah. But I just wonder how they're going to show off the story of the characters within World Tour, if they're even going to do that. Maybe arcade modes for that, for the personal stories, you know?
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, obviously, they've shown us that you're going to interact with different masters, that they're going to teach you different fighting styles that are based on their own fighting style, and that's how you select your character's fighting style based on your master.
Mhm.
So it's possible that the quests that they give you, to go around and do stuff for them, might explain more about their story and what they're doing in Street Fighter 6. And maybe that's how you unlock, I don't know, like special cinematics and
Yeah.
stuff that are related to that character in particular. Maybe even extra colors for their costumes or stuff like that,
No, that sounds about right, Mir, because that'll make it really grindy, which is, what we want, right? We want something that lasts for a really long time. I think
And then
you're
you
onto
can purchase
something.
them for real money.
No, dude, I think you're onto something. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna work. Well, just about the fighting style you're talking about, in case people don't know. So when you'll look for like a legendary fighter, right? So Chun Li or
Mhm.
Ryu or whatever, and you
Yeah.
talk to them, and then you learn their moves. So you'll get like if your master's Chun Li, you'll get all of Chun Li's moves. And then it even says you learn master actions, which I'm going to assume means like when you're at like near the max level of whatever teacher you're learning, you'll get special moves that allow you to traverse through the world and explore further. So that's why
Yeah,
in
we
the
see.
footage we see the spinning bird kick mirror across the rooftops.
I think that got everyone by surprise. It was something, all right.
But that's cool though, because it's like they purposely give the mobility moves to explore. They're like taking the fighting game elements and using it as like exploration. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's so cool. I
More
think
Pokemon stuff, guys. Come on.
it's a great idea. It's an
But yeah, no,
awesome
like
idea.
that's good, especially if they're not exclusive to just that master. So like for example, you are learning Chun-Li's style, right? But you
Mhm.
still get to keep, for example, the Adoken that you learned from Ryu to explore the open world, because we see that the Adoken can destroy crates, for example, right?
Yeah.
So uh like when you're exploring the open world, all these master moves or mastery moves, however they're called, you still get to keep them so that you can explore everything. We see Yoga Teleport at some point as well.
Yeah.
What else? I think there was a Shuriken in the original trailer, so there's gonna be a bunch of stuff.
But it doesn't look like you can mix and match them. Like you can't have like
Yeah.
spinning bird kick.
Not for when you actually play, no. But
Yeah.
I was thinking more for just the exploration.
Yeah, you can it looks like you switch between the different styles, and then you have separate levels for each master. So you want to like, train with everyone eventually at the end. But I think that's really cool the way it works. And they could also like add on to it in the future as more characters come into the game.
Mhm.
So you have your own leveling system. You're going on the grind, and you don't even have your full drive meter at the beginning. Like you only have like 3 bars I saw in some of the footage. So you're gonna be leveling up everything, probably your health, your damage, the amount of meter you have, your super meter, of course the amount of special moves you have, and you'll be fighting random NPCs around the area. There'll be different levels.
Mhm.
And as I talked about before, there's damage numbers like Borderlands style or Monster Hunter would be a better
Yeah.
comparison. And that would be really fun, especially if there's like, I don't know, maybe if you're like level 1 and you try challenging someone who's like level 30 and see if you could beat them with absolutely no tools against a
Yeah.
CPU. That'd be fun.
That'll be an interesting challenge. And then you get no experience because they didn't want you to do that.
Yeah, you have like diminishing returns on XP, so you can't exploit the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Another thing is that you can find and unlock new gear, like stuff that you wear, the gloves, upper body, the clothes, whatever, right? Pants.
mhm.
And those change your stats as well. So there's going to be some optimization
yeah.
on the gear as well. You're going to have to look for 3 sockets and then put the right runes in.
Yeah,
No, wait, wrong game.
in the right order. Right. Oh man, it's gonna be hilarious too because we're gonna see like YouTube guides on best build, easiest build to conquer World Tour,
Yeah.
And it looks like the shops have different exclusive gear. Do you think there's gonna be like a hidden areas with hidden items around the World Tour? Like hidden
Like
gloves,
a
like giving
black
extra
market, you
damage.
mean? Something like a secret shop?
Yeah, secret shop. I think that would be
Yeah,
sick.
that's possible. I mean, we'd have to see if the individual shops are different per each area.
It
Like
seems like
maybe
it. Like it shows the different shops around the world, but I doubt they're tied to it. There should be exclusive items. And in case you guys don't know, you can bring your avatar from the World Tour into the Battle Hub. So if there's
yeah.
exclusive items in the World Tour, then you can show them off in the Battle Hub, and I
Mhm.
think that'd
Oh
be
yeah,
really
and
sick.
I guess we should mention it right now in case it wasn't, didn't make it obvious, but you can fully customize your avatar to a pretty impressive level of detail.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of things that you can do, not just the clothes that you're gonna wear, but just the way your character looks, and you can make them look, not just like normal people too. You can go kind of like the demon path or like the mechanical guy path or
yeah,
all of that stuff. So like you can do some crazy things with your avatar.
yeah. I mean, there's a whole community of people, Amir, that are so good at those like custom
Yeah,
modifiers
yeah,
that
yeah.
they can like literally create characters or people from TV shows or whatever in the game, right? And
Hmm.
giving them this many options is going to make it really easy for them to do that. And then people will have their presets that you can use, and I think
Yeah.
that's
Hopefully,
amazing.
hopefully they're gonna have some kind of social element to that as well, where you can share your presets and maybe rate them online, and other people can download them. Things like that. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm really impressed on how much customization they give you for a fighting game, no less. Like for an avatar,
Yeah.
that's crazy. It's more than like some RPGs.
Oh yeah, it is.
It really is. But yeah, the world itself, man, it just for Metro City, I've just seen them expand this. I wonder how big it's gonna be. There's even a day night cycle, Mir, if you notice,
Yeah.
which is cool. So that might change the NPCs. There might be some
The
hidden
random
NPCs.
encounters.
Yeah, you can random encounters you can run into at night. But we were talking about this before too, when we were talking about the roster. But there might be a good opportunity for this to be included with the DLC. So like a season pass is more than just getting characters now.
Right.
It's expanding the world of World Tour, and I don't get me wrong. I hope that when they expand the World Tour, it's not just locked behind money. It's something that everyone gets that can explore. That'd be really sick. But it's a
Yeah.
huge opportunity to release giant packs and release Shadowloo Island, for example,
Yeah,
with all the
yeah,
Shadowloo
that's what I've
characters.
been saying. And all
Mhm.
the DLC characters related to Shadowloo Island are Vega.
Yeah, so
Vega with a hat, Vega with no mask, Vega with the mask.
it'll be Fang, man. He's like the only one left. It'll
But
be
yeah, no, absolutely. I hope they take a page from the book of Monster Hunter, where they have free title updates, and eventually they have the big expansion that you have to pay for.
yeah.
I think that'd be the best way of doing it. And
Mhm.
I don't know what the big expansion could be. It could be, the arcade edition of this game or champion edition or whatever. And that could be a huge revamp of everything, patches as well, like for the balance. And
Mhm.
maybe that one will be the paid expansion. But it seems like they're going a little bit more for the live service style of game.
Mhm.
So maybe we won't even have those. We'll just have like battle passes instead, where you can purchase, and those give us the season pass plus extra unlockable goodies that you'll have to unlock by playing the game.
Yeah, Battle Pass would be sick. I think it works well for a fighting game. You can make it work.
Yeah,
Do you think there'll be like a max level your character can get, or you think it'll be
yeah,
just
I
like
think so. I
unlimited?
think that might increase with expansions, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Oh,
World of
come here,
Warcraft
man. You're
style.
you're on the ball on this, man, because you got that MMO experience.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, World of
Yeah.
Warcraft style. Get to level
Oh
level
man, I didn't
70
even
when
think
you go to
about that.
Shadowloo Island,
Yeah, yeah. You're not
and then
even
they're gonna unlock flying mounts.
okay. Whoa. Okay, let's not get crazy here. What about the amount of NPCs in the world? You think there'll be like, what if you beat everybody up? Everyone's lying on the
No,
floor.
I think most of the NPCs are gonna be, randomly generated, just crowd, and then you're gonna have the people that you fight. Maybe those will rotate on a day-to-day basis, kind of, every time you re-roll the world, if you will, you're gonna
Oh
find more
yeah.
people.
What if there's
Um,
like an NPC that's always in the same spot that you like? It's your go-to to grind.
yeah,
Like your Jimmy
maybe
bot.
they're maybe they're gonna move away when you beat them up a bunch of times because they don't want to get hit anymore.
Right, right. You think there'll be? Well, no. I was gonna say you think there'll be any vehicles you can use, but you obviously have the moves to travel around.
You are the vehicle.
Yeah, they're not gonna turn into GTA. You're not gonna be going into a helicopter or something.
Yeah,
Or
wait
at least
until
not
they add 12 to the game, and then you can turn it into an actual plane.
yet. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, so many good ideas, Mary. You should definitely submit this to Capcom.
I'm just secretly a Capcom dev, as we have established on our latest podcast. So
Right.
maybe I know more than I let people know.
Okay, let's wrap up this video. So, guys, we're not going to see World Tour in the beta, unfortunately. So this will be the most mysterious mode on what we need more info on. But we'll keep you guys posted. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think of World Tour. Is it a mode that interests you since it's an exclusive single-player experience? And yeah, would you guys like to see like Shadowloo Island? Let me know.
And 4 Vegas or 5
Yeah.
Vegas.
All right, guys, have a good one. Take care.
Bye-bye.